The incoming Republicans, incumbent Jim Moylan and newly elected and former Senators Tony Ada, Frank Blas Jr., and Chris Duenas, say they plan to hit the ground running. They will immediately introduce a trio of tax relief measures, one to roll back the business privilege tax from 5% to 4%, another to raise the ceiling on limited BPT exemptions to $500,000 from $250,000, and also a 2-year suspension of the 2019 tax increase on high-value property worth $1 million or more.
These are some of the items we want to move forward as soon as possible. And we figure we put this out there and let the people know that we've started. And on Monday, coming up here,
we cannot afford for any more businesses to close. And anything that we can do to bring people back to work, anything that we can do to sustain the businesses that are still operating, and anything that we can do to grow the economy is what we're working on.
But Governor Leon Guerrero and the Democrat-controlled legislature have resisted cutting taxes, citing the steep drop in government tax revenues because of the 2019 Trump tax cuts. And they say the need to offset that in order to provide essential public services. The GOP caucus says helping businesses helps their workers as well.
This is something that we want to do to help get our community back on track, to get our community moving forward. Part of that process, as a community member, are the businesses. I agree with my colleagues. It's one thing to talk about a minimum wage, but if there's no jobs to be offered, there's no wages to be provided.
And Senator-elect Chris Duenas says he's heard from small businesses who tell him they're barely hanging on.
Just give us a little bit of help. Just give us a little bit of help. My business was $800,000 last year. If this means $40,000 to me, it might be the difference whether I can hang on and wait to serve our guests, take them parasailing, take them out enjoying jet skis and other things on the water, or just close my shop and say, forget it, I'm leaving.
On Monday, the governor announced she's established an economic diversification working group that includes representatives from GITA, the Chamber, and the GHRA to come up with a plan to rebound from the adverse impacts of the pandemic. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.